preserve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. Robocop.
Alright, hello and welcome back to Ash... Alright, hello and welcome back to Ashgabat Cat's Let's Play That. Today we're taking a look at Robocop. Well, no need to watch the computer play when you can play yourself. Oh my gosh. Now this is the way a story should be told from the perspective of an impatient person. Made the American way. Nice. So one of the cool things about Robocop is he can pull out a sweet gun from his holster. So where is my sweet gun from my sweet holster? Nope. Looks like we're going at it. Rushing it. Oh yeah, gun unlocked. That sucks. But we're still in it. Gun unlocked. Now it went from Russian attack to rolling thunder. Actually, I do kind of wonder. Well, there's only one pane of, or one screen of movement, so I don't think it's actually rolling thunder. But still, that's kind of an interesting transition. How does one? Oh, I see. I got lost because I stopped shooting. The answer in life, or at least every arcade game ever, is to just keep shooting the bad guys, and eventually something good will happen. Whoa, on the screen it said to cancel push, jump, and shotgun. Am I to believe there is a shotgun button? If so, that would be absolutely bonkers. What is similarly bonkers... Oh geez. That kind of sucks though, you have to jump to actually be able to hit him. I mean, I've played enough Mega Man to be conditioned to that anyway, but still, it's a little bit disappointing.
Thank you for your cooperation.
This is great. This is great. Stand by for next... Oh, disturbance in Old Town. Go, go, go! It's like, oh my gosh. This game knows what it wants. So is that supposed to deter me? I'm a robot. I am unhampered by your human mortality and morality. Oh, shot and jump, not shotgun. Oh. But if there was a shotgun button, I would be all over that. Wow. That was kind of unfortunate, though. For the first 3 seconds, it looked like it was going to be, like, not so much a run and gun as so much a run and punch, but not gun. Oh, okay. I thought for a second that was maybe a pit. Now, of course, I had that thought as I was 3 seconds into falling down. Okay, so it looks like we do have a shotgun or something. That's right, he's Robocop. He has perfect aim. He's not going to hit the innocent bystander. Wow, they really are like rats. You shoot one and just there's another one waiting to take its place. This is absurd. But at least they're rats with bad aim. What the heck? On one hand, I'd say it's not even fair. On the other hand, I don't think anything about this game is designed to be fair. It's just designed to be loud, flashy, bright, and entertaining. This isn't so much Robocop as like the type of arcade game they would play in Robocop. In fact, if I were you, I would take another look at the Robocop movie and that scene when he's killing when they're killing the corrupt police guy, and then they're in an arcade. I would double check to make sure that this game isn't in the background. Now that would be absolutely absurd. A video game made before the movie. How could that be possible? Movie IPs don't exist until they're released, right? No, man. Sometimes... Huh. That seemed like a fairly ineffectual boss. Then again, the boss was just literally a van. Not even like... Just literally a van. It's like my family used those to porter people around.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Robocop runs to a level, shoots everybody he sees. Then he says, "Thank you for your cooperation." Oh man, shooting practice. Wouldn't want me to like miss killing every person I see. This is actually pretty cool. If the shooting in Snatcher felt like this, then maybe I wouldn't have complained so much about, oh jeez. I wouldn't complain so much about that thing. Oh, I see why this is so easy. There's a slight bit of auto-aim when you get close to, one of those shooting targets. I mean, again, that's like RoboCop's bullet time kind of kicking in. I'm sure it's recording my bullets accuracy used. Is there any way to go faster? Because Silent Scope, at least the one for the Game Boy Advance, had like this little feature where you could press one button to go slow and one button to go super fast as you were going around the screen sniping everything in sight. Gangsters in the junkyard, you know what to do, RoboCop. Shoot them. Just shoot them. That's the answer to everything in New York, Detroit, crime 2017. Actually, yeah, what year does RoboCop take in? And have we already exceeded that year on our calendar system? Huh. Oh, geez. One thing that affects RoboCop but does not affect other humans. How did I accidentally make it onto the high score list? That seems like quite an oversight. I can't believe they let me on here, but I'm gonna... Hey, what the heck? Those other guys get like 20 spots, but I got like 3 letters? I mean, that's all the letters I needed. But that's kind of incredibly disappointing. Like, what the heck? Like, the other people are spelling out crazy peons. It's like one of them is just police. And it's like, well, funnily enough, and I'm sure this is a commentary of some... Is that guy carrying a sniper rifle? Like, I thought the guys with the chainsaws were absurd, but you've got this guy with a sniper rifle that's like at least as big as him, if not... Whoa. Did I say you've got a guy? I am the guy with the sniper rifle that's at least twice as big as him. Oh my gosh. This might be the same cynical view of American society that inspired games like Smash TV, but oh man, is it satisfying. You took away my gun. Now I know what it... Why did you take away my gun? That's sad. Uh-oh. What's worse than one enemy? 2 enemies. Oh, I thought they'd be double robots. And I thought they'd be using, like, electromagnetic things. Okay. Wow. Usually these games have an easy regular enemy section and then a really hard boss fight, but this game kind of has easy-ish enemies and an easy boss fight. I got you. Pray I don't kill you. Super RoboCop. Narcotics factories discovered. Uphold the law. I love all these flimsy pretexts to just go around shooting people. Now, the fact that this is a game where you ostensibly are playing as the police gives that sort of more sinister implications. But at least for the current moment, like before you contemplate any of this is super fun. Oh my gosh, this almost makes me wish RoboCop was real. Actually, no. Seeing this firsthand makes me realize that was never a good idea. No human should be allowed the power to become a robot. No matter how much of a meaningless beat cop they were. Now we see RoboCop being defeated by his natural enemy, environmental disasters. I mean, you laugh, but that, like, the electromagnetic magnet, like, that totally just takes the wind out of RoboCop's sails. It's like if you're a regular fleshy human, oh no, RoboCop will shoot you all over. He'll shoot you until it's better. But, you get an electromagnetic magnet just kind of hanging out. RoboCop is completely stymied. How do you defeat an electromagnetic magnet? I'm gonna have to stop calling it that. I'm gonna have to call it something closer for short. Maybe an electromagnet. Oh no! If only there was a way out that didn't involve being Nope, he's RoboCop. I think I have to actually button mash to get out of it, but that was a cute little set piece. Oh, RoboCop, you can't aim down. What the heck? What do they teach you at cop school? Gotta cover all your 8 directions. Also, speaking of cop school, give me that sniper rifle. Yeah, there's no auto-fire feature. That seems like it would be ineffective. Oh, I see, that guy. Apparently barrels are semi-invincible unless you hit them in the wrong place. Then... Oh, come on. I just got the sniper rifle. Who needs rocket launchers in video games when you could have, like, a big ol' sniper rifle? And I mean a big ol' sniper rifle. Like a sniper rifle that makes... What is that? Is that just roaming refuse? It's just kind of hanging around. It's like, oh, hi, RoboCop. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, bye. And it's like, well, what the heck? It's just rolling refuse hanging around? No wonder this warehouse needs to be cleaned out. It is full of bad stuff. Also, why did the bad guys run into their own trap? That seems ill-advised. I'd ask why is it so easy for RoboCop to get out of said trap, but it's pretty clear. He's a robot. That's what he does. Do you guys ever remember the RoboCop TV series? Now, that was a surreal bit of, Now, that's just kind of starting to blur together with the Zeta Project. That was real, right? I remember watching that as a kid, and unfortunately, it ended on a cliffhanger as he was about to defeat Red Skull or something. But then they never showed the episode that came after that, so I don't know if RoboCop ever actually defeated Red Skull. In fact, if you view every cartoon as secretly a documentary from a different world, then the fact that there was no second episode, it's like, oh, tune into the next channel, or tune into the next episode, will RoboCop defeat Red Skull? And it's like, there's no next episode, and it's like, well, you can only assume that the camera crew was killed. And so, RoboCop in fact did not beat Red Skull. So I guess in my little world, then, RoboCop is dead. Huh. That kinda sucks. Also what sucks is, like, this is essentially the real-life version of Dr. Robotnik's, like, one of his, like, contraptions to fight Sonic, and it's like he's winning right now. He has outsmarted you. Okay. Now, I was going to jump onto the box and use an alternate strategy to jump from there and shoot the enemy, but it turns out when you continue, it just saves the same health as what you did when you wore it down before. So you don't have to do anything special, you just have to keep on putting in that money. Did it say practice RoboCop you were going to be the best? I mean, that's true. I mean, again, I'm a robotic killing machine. I don't have time for accuracy. Let's see if there are any ill repercussions for wasting bullets. Public disclaimer, real cops don't go around just shooting people. I just thought I should say that. Just because, I don't know, maybe you people are getting some bad ideas about American police from watching RoboCop. Let me assure you that American police are the safest of all police. Now when I say that, uh-oh, time over. 85% hit. No ill effects for wasting ammo. Well, what do you know? I guess, in real life, the dominant strategy is to spray and pray. Wow. This game just moves so quickly, I can't find any moment to stop playing. Hey, come back here with that sniper rifle. I'll show you a thing or two about how to use said sniper rifle. Wow, and once again, I have accidentally set a high score. Round 5. Looking at the other rounds, that is the highest round I've seen so far. It's also one of the longest times. So I'm beginning to suspect that we're getting close to the final level. It's kind of sad to think that our RoboCop goodness could end here. Oh no! Oh no, the bad guys have figured out that most dastardly of strategies, ducking. Hey, don't laugh, ducking is very difficult. It took Mega Man like 50 games before he was able to duck. And you want to talk about slow learner, it took him 5 games before he could slide. Oh my god, that is a lot of people! This is... oh my god! Did you see that screen? And then all the bad guys just pop out all at once. It's like if you run into like a mouse city or something, and then they all just pop out and they're like, oh my gosh, what's happening? What's happening here? And you're just like, what's happening? And then there's just major slowdown and you just... Life goes in slow motion until eventually you figure it all out. That was amazing. That was amazing. It's just little experiences like that that just kind of keep you going in life. And also, I think for a brief second we actually did have a shotgun weapon. So, just in case you were wondering if we would ever finally achieve our dreams of owning a shotgun. Oh my gosh, there's so much lag I can't even jump. Oh no, and then we're doing a boss at the same time as we're dealing with, oh my god, this nonsense. It's funny, because it's just that first boss again, and he's about as easy. Like, if not for the screen full of enemies. Now, do we respond on the left or the right? Oh, on the right! Just the place I wanted to be, citizen. Thanks for your cooperation. Oh my gosh. And you saw from the high score series, a good run of this game is you lasting for 1 minute 35 seconds per credit. That's how you get the high scores. But it's like, that seems a little bit short-sighted to actually list the time played on the high score list. Because it just makes it way more blatant. It's like how much money you're paying per time. And it makes it real clear just how cheap this game is. You are a bad dude. What? Oh, there's another. Jeez, when will crime learn? If you keep doing crime, then RoboCop will keep killing you. I was gonna say give you time, but... Oh yeah! So badass he can shoot through walls. Well, I was gonna say I should really go crazy with this gun, because I tend not to keep it very long. Hey, what do you know? I didn't keep it very long. And, huh. So I really can't do more than 3 letters. That's terribly disappointing, especially, like, right next to Murphy and Lewis and RoboCop, but not next to police. We already beat the police. Oh, jeez. And you'd think you could, like, speed through these levels by, like, running through, but no. You can't, because it makes you... Actually, I think you can speed through the levels. Let's try that. I mean, it fills the levels with enemies now, so it's like you can't really do anything. But at least we can pretend like we're a speedrunner. We'll just commit sweet sacrilege on the game itself. Oh, but not before using a few shotguns. Oh, how nice of the game to slow everything down so we can do some precise movements. Also, way to shoot me in the back. Okay, we've reached the game where it is not even like asking, hey, can you put some credits in me? It is just like demanding. It's like, put some credits in me. And you're like, why? And then they're like, we don't need a reason. You're gonna see the reason. And I'm seeing the reason. Cheese, oh peas. Oh my gosh. I feel like this just kind of only serves to... Oh, okay, you can shoot the turrets. You can also get shot by everything else in the world that's trying to shoot you. So we're on the 6th floor. You think there's going to be 3 more floors? Because, yeah, I think there's going to be 3 more floors. It seems like all the areas that came before you, they were kind of like nice and flat. And so if you're willing to do the modicum of platforming required, you could get to the end pretty quick. But this one, it's like, oh no, narrow corridors... like metal doors that impede your progress. We know exactly what it is that RoboCop players will hate to put up with. Although 7th floor, looks like this is it. Which corner's the boss gonna come from? Will it kill me in 1 hit? What's worse than 1 EDF? 2 EDFs! I didn't actually know there would be 2, but like, I kinda knew there would be 2. Cause I mean, it's like... I mean, it's like, what could be more blatantly absurd? What could be a more blatant affront towards credit saving? It's like, just go 2 bosses. I was trying to like get behind the one, and then I could kill them, and then just shoot the other guy, but it had other ideas. But maybe I can defeat it faster, at only a slight cost to my credits. No, it wised up to... Oh, okay. Wait a minute. This appears the life bars seem pretty full. So either, like, there was a lot of life between the two of them, or there's gonna be a lot more of them. Did RoboCop say go home, creep? Yeah, why does RoboCop not actually talk against all the other regular enemies? He only talks towards, like, fellow robots, thus leading credence to the idea that RoboCop is actually a robot and never was, in fact, a human. In fact, if RoboCop starts talking about
Thank you for your cooperation.
great philosophical things, and he starts talking about what it means to be a human, it's like, maybe you should not listen to RoboCop. I think right now he's more robo than cop. Oh my gosh. It never ends. And oh my gosh, you thought the last place was full of narrow, windy corridors and a bunch of enemies that just shoot at you for no reason. Oh my god, I can't even put up with this nonsense. I just want to get through the game and see the ending. Which, well, I would have thought 5 minutes ago the ending would have been completely worth it, but now that the screen is just filled with like an utter jaggedy mess of bullets. Like, people usually mean bullet hell genre to talk about a shoot 'em up that has like an especially large amount of bullets on screen and is still ultimately fair. It's like, this is the other version of bullet hell. This is the bad version of bullet hell. This is like what happens when you die too much on an easy mode in a shoot 'em up and they're just like, welcome to bullet hell. It's not even there to make you get better. It's just there to punish you for your sacrilege. Oh, so I thought you would go to the right and continue on that way. No, you have to get into an elevator in the center of the screen while hordes of enemies shoot at you from both sides of the screen. Sound like fun? Oh man, you must be some sort of oil baron indoor Mideast cheek, because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of quarters. I'm beginning to suspect that nobody in the world has beaten this game. That's probably not true. There's always got to be somebody with more quarters than cents. But I'm pretty sure there's nobody to 1 credit clear this game. I don't even think you can 1 credit clear this game. You know what? I'm gonna search for tasks of this game. I don't think any task could even exist. There are just too many bullets. It's like there's not all the computer assistants in the world can't help you if there is no place to go. And actually, that would be kind of a silly coda. It's like, well, that'd be funny though. It's like doing a task of a RoboCop game. Come back here. Oh, okay. Maybe we were supposed to feel a moral dilemma, but it's like previously, like they were holding up like little girls as hostages or something. Little girls who were ostensibly innocent. This guy was holding a businessman. It's like any businessman, you just know they're up to no good, especially if they're in the RoboCop universe. Actually, this is very recognizable as like the lair of bad business people, guys. Now, they're not bad at business, they're just bad at being humans. They're good at business, of course. That's why they're managing a multi-million-dollar company with a, admittedly, really sick view of the skylines. But yeah, there's just some sort of poetic justice to a RoboCop task.
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
Well, RoboCop, you missed.
Thank you for your cooperation.
What's your name? RoboCop, I mean Murphy, Alex Murphy. I am a human just like you. Oh, nice of Data East to provide vegetables. They didn't even let him finish the sound. Well, this is the last time we'll ever enter our name on this arcade machine. On one hand, it's a slightly bittersweet note. On the other hand, did you AL all clear? did you see how many bullets it was sending at us? Like, that is the video game equivalent of a get out of my house. Like, you know how sometimes you visit somebody's house and you're just kind of hanging out, and then after a while they start cleaning up, and then if that isn't enough of a hint, then they start kind of...
Trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
They start kind of asking you leading questions like, oh gee, isn't it getting late tonight? And what do you have to do tomorrow anyway? And then they start saying things like, oh yeah, I gotta go to bed now, and stuff. And eventually they just start hinting that you should in fact leave their house. Well, RoboCop was doing the metaphorical equivalent of that. It's like every enemy in the world was shooting at me all at the same time. It's like, isn't it getting past your bedtime? Shouldn't you stop playing RoboCop? And it's like, no way, man, I have way more credits and cents. But the game's like, that is impossible. But it just keeps going. Man alive. RoboCop. Fast-paced, aggressive, mindless fun. Like I said, it's the perfect arcade game for the RoboCop land. Oh, look at this guy playing RoboCop in the most careful way possible. Pfft, that's so lame. You gotta get RoboCop in there. He's gotta get down and dirty. It's like they're just gonna repair him afterwards anytime, right? He's not even a human at this point. He's basically just a robot. So, there's no need to be careful with him. Just go in there and keep ruining him. I mean, I keep putting in credits, and RoboCop keeps getting repaired. It's like the only thing that's taught me is the power of capitalism. It's like you just keep putting in money, and RoboCop will be repaired every time. Taxpayers just got to keep paying their money, and you can keep repairing RoboCop, keep sending him into the most dangerous of nonsense. Well, that was RoboCop, and I feel like, honestly, there's nothing you can say to describe this game, RoboCop. You just show them 4 minutes of this gameplay. And honestly, they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but they also say that you should probably write reviews in words, because words are better at expressing things. But honestly, if you take a look at this game expresses everything you need. Just that moment right there when he pulls the gun out of the holster and starts killing everybody in the world. It's like, that is RoboCop. In fact, you could compress RoboCop down into a GIF, like a 3-second GIF of him pulling out the gun, and then him shooting everyone else in the world. Well, on that note, this cat's got a scat.
Protect the innocent, uphold the law.
I mean, sorry, this cat's gotta serve the innocent, protect the innocent, uphold the law.